Timmy got the official page of the new game on 7 from Scott. This page shows a small trailer of the game, some interesting screenshots, and a description of the game. In general, it's all very interesting, so sit down comfortably, there is something to tell you about it. I'm Freddy the Bear, and welcome to my Fnaf Play channel. If you want to watch only interesting videos and be the first to learn the latest news and theories of the Fnaf, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And now we turn to the information about Fnaf 7. And, although the game is called Ultimate Custom Night, according to the chronology, it will still be the 7th part of the Fnaf series of games. I'll explain now. For example, after Fnaf 4, the Axe decided to remove the numbering of its next games. That is, in TAF's sister location, it was not called Fnaf 5, but at the same time, it was the 5th game in series. Then came the game in Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria Simulator, which was the 6th part of the Fnaf. And so, on the 30th of June, Fnaf 7 will be released under the name Ultimate Custom Night. Perhaps this game will be the final part of Fnaf, since Scott decided to combine all the parts of Fnaf, and almost all animatronics in it. In the description of the game, Scott writes, "Welcome to the Ultimate Fnaf, where you will find yourself back in the office and will fight with animatronics. The game will have as many as 50 selectable animatronics from different parts of the Fnaf. And this means that the options for passing will be almost endless. Combine any characters you like, setting their difficulty from 0 to 20, and then try to survive. The office will need to be controlled by side doors, 2 ventilation systems, as well as 2 hoses for air supply, which is located inside the office. Also this time, you will have to master other instruments, such as a heater, an air conditioner, a global music box, an energy generator, and much more. But that's not all. You will also need to install laser traps in the ventilation, collect phase coins, buy items in the prize corner, and also carefully monitor not 1, but 2 curtains of the Pirate Bay. There will also be other features in the game. First of all, there are 16 different challenges. Secondly, the resounding of all the old characters, as well as the voice acting of new ones. Third, there are various office skins that can be unlocked. And fourthly, the game cutscenes, which can also be unlocked. That's such a cool description, friends. Apparently this time, Scott decided to make a really very cool and interesting Fnaf, which we all love so much. And thanks to the different office skins, this Fnaf will surely appeal to fans of any part of the game. And it's very cool. After all, initially, Scott planned to create only 1 office, which we all saw on the teaser. But as it turned out, there will be as many as 4 offices in the game, and all this can be seen in the screenshots. The first one is the main office, the second office is in the style of Fnaf Laction, the third office is in the style of Fnaf 3, and the 4th office will be in the style of Fnaf 4. Also on the Steam pages, Scott published a trailer for the game with the participation of foreign YouTubers. That is, they have already played this game, and most likely Scott sent them a beta version, which means that the game is already 100% ready and will be released on time. And now let's take a closer look at the screenshots of the game. In the first screenshot, we see that Freddy playing Five Nights with Mr. Cuddle. And when we switch to the 8th video camera, 3 more video cameras from Freddy's game will be available to us, where we will have to track the hug and close the right door so that he does not scare that Freddy. The idea is really interesting and looks very cool. In the second screenshot, there is a rock star, Foxy, which can be called by clicking on the parrot. He offers the guard 1 of 4 services. This is 1 additional % of electricity, 60 degrees of temperature, sound insulation, or 10 additional fab, is not present. But the description of this animatronic says that if you call him, there is a chance that he will not help, but simply frighten the guard. The third screenshot is already more interesting, and it shows an office in the style of Fnaf location. Here you can notice familiar objects from 2 games at once. These are Fnaf 5 and Fnaf 6. The office looks very stylish, and in some places, looks like the original office from location. In the following screenshot, we see an office in the style of Fnaf 3. There are 2 slot machines located in it, on one of which you can see the image of the Phantom Chick. Most likely, it's just an Easter egg, since there is no Chick Phantom among the game characters. Also in this screenshot, we see that Bonnie and the broken chick who got stuck in the ventilation. And in the upper left corner of the office, you can see a poster with a picture of Springtrap. Then, there is a screenshot of the fourth office from Fnaf 4. And you can see it through the mask. It can be seen that the office is located in the same room. Then we see a very interesting screenshot, which shows a prize corner where you can buy animatronics toys, as well as a deadly coin that can completely disable some animatronics. You can also notice that the cards from the game are an exact copy of the card from the first part of the Fnaf. The position of all the rooms is exactly the same. Also, under the timer, you can notice a panel with 5 different modes, which most likely can be freely switched between each other. But surely, the inclusion of one of these modes will attract some consequences. The first mode is the generator power supply. Perhaps this mode will charge the generator, but at the same time, fill the noise scale. The second mode is quiet ventilation. Perhaps if you turn it on, then all the sounds of ventilation will be heard much better, but because of this, the temperature will rise in the office and it will become hot. The third mode is the heater. With this mode, it will be possible to drive away small animatronics that can enter the office through the air ducts. The fourth mode is a power source. It is not yet known what it does, but it is possible that it is something like a shocker from Fnaf's sister location. And the fifth mode is a global music box. Its inclusion will calm some animatronics, but at the same time, the noise scale will most likely gradually fill up. Also, in addition to the main video cameras, there will be 2 additional modes in the game. In this screenshot, we see standard video cameras, and the following screenshot shows the mode of the air ducts that are located on the ceiling. Here you can see the movement of all the small animatronics in the form of multicolored icons, and by color, you can easily determine which animatronics is on the way now. There will be a system like in Fnaf 6. You will need to distract animatronics with sounds so that they do not get into the air duct, or the duct can simply be closed. And the third mode is ventilation. Here, animatronics will be visible in the form of heads, and they will have 3 ways of approach. And this means that you will need to not only listen to the sounds of ventilation, but also have time to close the right door before the animatronic gets to the entrance. The following screenshot shows several animatronics in the office at once. This is a Nightmare Puppet, Freddy's Phantom, Rockstar Freddy, and a Nightmare Balloon Boy. But if you pay attention to the timer on top, you will notice that this is only the 16th second of the game, and it is impossible to survive in the office. Next, we see a screenshot from the game menu with animatronics settings. Here, all animatronics are set to maximum difficulty, and this will be the most difficult mode in the history of Fnaf games, called 50-20. For completing this mode, they will immediately give 10,000 experience points, and most likely some kind of top-secret game screensaver will open. And Scott also argued with one of the foreign YouTubers that if the YouTuber can pass the 50-20 mode, then Scott will definitely make a new Fnaf 8 game. So let's wish good luck to this YouTuber, and hope that he will still be able to pass this Unreal mode. And we move on to the next screenshot. Here we see an image from the first video camera, where 2 animatronics approached the office, Freddy and a Halloween chick. But the most interesting thing is that there is a poster with a picture of a tweet wolf on the wall behind chick. Agree, this is a cool Easter egg. In the following screenshot, we see the Pirate Bay, and from behind the curtain looks out the Phantom Foxy. Also, the bay has a sign that says that the show will start at 2 in the morning. Well, friend, we have reviewed all the screenshots of the game with you, and now let's look at the game interface together. The upper corner shows the number of face coins that are needed to buy toys in the prize corner. These coins can be earned by fighting off animatronics attacks or finding them on video cameras. In the lower left corner, there are 3 indicators at once. The first one is the percentage of electricity if it drops to 0. Then there will be no light in the office, and it will be impossible to close the doors. The second indicator is a scale that shows how much you use electricity. That is, the more the scale is filled, the faster the electricity will run out. And the third indicator is the noise level in the office. This indicator will be filled from various loud sounds, and if it fills up to the maximum, then most likely the guard will be scared by the music man. At the bottom of the screen, there are two large buttons, putting on a mask and turning on the tablet, and in the lower right corner, there is a temperature indicator, which was first added by Scott in the 6th part of the Fnaf. And the last, most important indicator, which is located in the upper corner of the screen. And this is of course the timer of the night. And if before we always saw only the clock, now we will see every second. And this was done by Scott, so that every Fnaf player could set his personal record up to a millisecond, since it would be simply unrealistic to survive in the new Fnaf, especially with the 50-20 mode. But as soon as this game comes out, I will definitely try all the modes, open all the cut scenes, and try to reveal all the secrets and Easter eggs of the new part of Fnaf. And all of this, of course, will be on my channel, friends. So right now, like this video, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. It will be even more interesting later. In this video, I told you the most interesting news on Fnaf 7. We looked at all the screenshots and figured out the game interface. I hope this issue was useful for you, and knowing all the game moments, you will definitely be able to pass all the Fnaf modes. And also be sure to write in the comments under this video, which of the 4 offices did you like the most? I will definitely read it. And now, good luck to everyone and bye.